Now, the truth is that, you know, what else can there be other than wellness or unwellness, goodness or suffering? There can't be anything else. There is only a duality. In life, there is only dualities. To give you one example, it would be soft and hard. Okay? Um, so duality is everywhere, and it's none other than paradise and hell, goodness or suffering. There is not another option. The soul, though it can be idle, it's still always there. It's still always absorbing and experiencing and saving stuff into it. Even when people are blind, when they're spiritually astray and blind, God has placed a seal over their hearts. Even then, the soul, and they're sinning, they're doing all this sinful stuff. Even then, the soul is gathering sickness, and it's destroying itself when it sins. So, there's a lot of spiritual states of being. You can be in fitra, which means in your disposition of believing in God and spiritually kind of aware and feeling stuff, understanding kind of stuff, seeking state. There can also be the state of completely astray, where a person is so far away from where they need to be spiritually, that they have a lot to come back from, a lot of healing that needs to be done, a lot of sickness that needs to be faced, and that's suffering right there. And at the same time, it could be that one is, astray, but at the same time, God has placed a seal over their heart, to where they are spiritually not able to wake up, not without a little bit of, not without, not without a little bit of shaking to them, and not without a little bit of hardship to wake them up. And only then, when that happens, they'll start seeing, okay, now I see how far astray I am. I need to start fixing this stuff and coming back into my natural disposition of believing in God and stuff. So the soul is like a garden. It's who you are, but you can be away from your garden, you can be near your garden, you can be harming your garden, you can be neglecting the garden. There's so many opportunities for the soul to make choices. You're gonna water your plants or you're not gonna. You're gonna take care of the garden or not. It's so many choices to be made. But certainly it says that the soul can be astray, but at the same time have a seal over it. That's the worst possible state of being. And usually some hardship happens, somebody shakes you up, and you wake up and you realize how far away you are from your true self, and that's when the anxiety hits and depression and stuff. In some cultures, they actually try to eradicate spirituality and religion. Well, I don't know about spirituality, but certainly religion they try to eradicate because they saw it as fake. They saw it as not needed. They saw it as almost like pretentious, when in reality it's not that. It's, when you're all alone by yourself in a room at night, who do you actually talk to? It's only you and God at that point. And like I said, there's only two ways to go, one of two ways, towards the good or towards the bad. The consequence of turning one's back on divinity is suffering. The benefit of staying close to God is goodness, ease. That's what God wants for his people, not to suffer. It says God made the earth a resting place. A place that was intended for us to be at ease and be resting. That's not to say we can't work. That's obviously not saying that. I'm just saying that spiritually to be at ease, not to be in difficulty. And it says it made the heavens a canopy. If you don't know what a canopy is, it's actually like something you put over a porch to stop the sunlight from coming in. So it's a resting place. And, that's the direction that the soul needs to go in, is towards ease, towards health, towards well-being. There's only two options, hardship or goodness. Hardship and suffering, or ease and health. The soul, it needs to be in prostration. It needs to be in worship. When people utter blessings over their food, they're not just making noise with their mouth for no reason. They're actually helping their soul come to submit and be in that prostration state toward its creator. It's not about just making some noise with the mouth. It's about getting the soul to turn to its creator and be in that prostration state. Now, I think that the soul actually can, in the spirit world, the spiritual world, the spirit realm, I think that the soul can be in prostration, it can be in rebellion. God told Satan, which was once Iblis, to bow down prostrate to Adam. Iblis refused, and this created him into Satan. This made him Satan. So that was spiritual rebellion. I suppose our souls are all, in a state of either prostration to God, which is why it says prostrate yourselves. The soul is the true body. It's not the physical body that's the true body. It's the soul that's the true body. That's what needs to be in prostration most importantly. To be awake to your soul, the state of your soul. Otherwise, if you wake up to your soul and it's far away, far astray, you had a seal on it for so long, you were asleep spiritually, then that means that you will wake up and you'll start freaking out about that, because the soul is a multidimensional thing. It's here in the physical, but it's also in the spiritual. So my only message in this video is, the only message I ever preach: take care of your soul.